Hi guys, so today we're going to be going over how to assemble a care package, what goes into my care packages, and then sort of what my project is. So I'm going to start off with the materials in a care package, and then as I assemble it you can sort of see how everything goes in, and while I do that I'll discuss why I chose this project and what exactly my project is. But just as a little overview, I'm making care packages for Kids at Shriners Hospital for Children to help with anxiety relating to medical procedures and appointments. So I color code all of my things. So today we're making a pink bag because that's just the color I'm working on right now. And so I'm gonna start off with sort of like the heart of my project. They are these coping cards, and these are cards with coping skills on them, sort of as the name suggests. And they have different coping skills, grounding exercises, breathing exercises, and resources. As you can see, we have a few different ones, like imagine yourself in your favorite place. Different grounding exercises. If you really can't flip through, there's just a page with it. Remember a favorite place or memory. Listen to your favorite song. Just like sort of very simple grounding exercises that younger kids and older kids can all put to use. So these are sort of what inspired my project. This was the main thing that I knew I needed to have in here. And these are all made by members of clubs at my school and by community members. We all work together to make these, and so they're all very diverse and just overall pretty awesome, in my opinion at least. And then next we have a journal. Now personally, I'm not a big journaler, but I know a lot of people are, and it helps them really like process things. And you know what, sometimes it does help me. So I chose to include a journal in case somebody who gets this wants to process something that maybe happened, because I know although there's a lot of resources and staff at hospitals to make sure that this doesn't happen, sometimes you can't prevent things that are a little bit more traumatic from happening, or scary, or just overall really big experiences. So I bought this. I didn't bring it. I put these in the packages to make sure that there was a place that that a person could write down anything and process it if they needed to. And also you can just like draw on them, so it's sort of like a good little pastime for a hospital because they're pretty boring. And then next, these are sort of my favorite things. I spent a long time putting together these little mini bags, and inside they have like fidget toys. We've got some here, we've got some here and here. We have like chapstick, we have puzzle erasers, stickers, sensory stickers, which I love. And then there are some allergy-friendly candy in there too. It's free of the top 9 allergens and dyes. So yeah, these are really great because they have a bunch of different things. Like fidget and sensory toys are something that are so often like just thought of as, oh yeah, let's just use that. But I picked out some that I really like that I've used, and although yeah, I just kind of went like, oh yeah, let's do that. It's sort of just there to make sure that there's these resources for the kids. And then candy, because why not? And then yeah, so these are sort of just like a nice little bag of resources or distractions for them. And then next I have Play-Doh, because who does not love Play-Doh? I love Play-Doh. I'm 15. I love Play-Doh. It's really nice to sort of like hold in your hands and mess with, and it's pretty discreet in my opinion. So if you're like talking to a doctor and you need to do something with your hands, pulling out some Play-Doh is not like the worst decision in my opinion. I really love them. Sorry, my camera cut out. But next we have a poppet, and it just attaches to the outside of the bag. And again, just a regular fidget toy that I like. And they're really small and portable, so that's a perk. And then now kind of onto comfort items. We have fuzzy socks, because why not? They're really comfortable. And I promise these are new. A bunch didn't come with like tags attaching them, so I just fold them over. But everything in here is new from Amazon. Thank you to everyone who donated them. But yeah, so we have fuzzy socks, and we also have blankets because hospitals are freezing, and I love blankets. And these were a pretty big thing that I was able to get, and I'm very grateful for that. But I think that they really put the package together and make it awesome. The next we have little stuffed animals. Everyone either has a dinosaur, a dog, or like a safari animal. And yeah, I love stuffed animals. I bring them to almost every medical appointment, and I think that they're just, I love them. And then I have Galaxy stress balls, specifically Galaxy because I've had experiences with child life specialists where they had Galaxy stress balls, and I really wanted to make sure that I carried that on because that's just, it's something that impacted me for some reason with the pattern of a stress ball, but I wanted to make sure that they were this print. And then next, we sort of have two kind of miscellaneous things. We have rubber ducks and little toy cars because why not? I was able to get them. They were pretty easy to get, and I think that some people are just going to really like them. And again, hospitals are kind of really boring, so why not add in something else? I just learned that they moved on their own if you pull them back, the cars. So they're just really, if they can make somebody happy, that's sort of it. That's the main part of my project also. And then there's these little Legos. They are for 6+, so my packages cannot go to anyone younger than 6. They're sort of targeted at like school age kids. But yeah, so there's these, because hospitals are boring. I was at Shriners for infusions, and they're long and pretty boring. And then the final part of my project are these little notes. I just wrote a note to everyone, pretty much talking about my project, saying that if they ever need anything to reach out to my Instagram account. If they like it, obviously say good things about it. If they don't like it, I didn't say anything on that because I'm assuming that they will. And then I just kind of positive affirmationed my way through this. So yeah, so let's put one together. So I like to start with my blanket because it's sort of the biggest thing in there. So I just like take the blanket and I put it in on one side, and then I put the journal in next to the blanket. Like you can't really see in. You can see in sort of, like the journal's right here, the blanket's right here. And then I take my socks and I put them in. And then the rest is sort of self-explanatory. You just like kind of put it in. But I'm going to be talking about my project while I do this. So I chose to make care packages for kids at Shriners because I myself have a few chronic illnesses, and I was treated there when I was younger, and it was really good. They really helped me out physically, and I chose to make my package to help kids deal with anxiety because even though nothing directly happened at Shriners, I was really young and I was going through a lot of different things with my medical things, and even just going there was sort of like, it was a scary experience. So I chose to do this to help make sure that medical procedures and experiences like this become less scary for kids, and just to make sure that they have like a bag of resources, a literal bag of resources with them whenever they need to help ensure that their hospital experience goes well. So yeah, that's sort of my project. If you want to follow along, I'm on Instagram at kitsofcalm. I'm going to put it up there and in the description. But please go give me a follow so that you can follow along with my project. Hopefully I'll be distributing packages soon. And yeah, thank you.